Hello everyone!
Today we will discuss our findings about the pronunciation of aspiration sounds, specifically the p, t, and k sounds. These sounds can be challenging for Thai speakers because aspiration works differently in Thai and English. However, we noticed that some words were easier for participants to pronounce. For example, words like pin, top, and cat were often pronounced with clear aspiration. This may be because these words are short, commonly used, and frequently practiced in English learning context. On the other hand, words like spin or stop were sometimes pronounced with too much aspiration, even though these sounds should be unaspirated. This shows that familiarity and exposure play a significant role in pronunciation accuracy, especially when pronouncing aspiration sounds in English.
Next, I represent our finding. We have asked 5 students to pronounce 15 English words containing k, t, and k sound. We found that several words frequently mispronounced, like TikTok, Twitter, pretty, pepper, better, were pronouncing incorrectly by 3 to 4 students. But on the other hand, the words like scar and city had a really few earlier, show that our finding could produce aspiration correctly in the same context.
Now, let's focus on words 1 to 15 everyone spoke. For the word paper, speaker 4 and 5 pronounced it clearly and correctly. The other 3 speakers pronounced it with an aspirated sound. Paper instead of the aspirated sound. For tomato, speakers 1, 4, and 5 pronounced it correctly. Speaker 2 and 3 used a bit accent. Tomato, but the meaning didn't change. For Pepsi, speaker 1, 4, and 5 pronounced the word correctly, while speaker 2 and 3 used an unaspirated sound out of habit. For school, everyone pronounced the word correctly. This may be because the word is familiar and easy to pronounce, and it used an unaspirated sound without air release. For city, speakers 1, 2, and 3 pronounced it correctly. Speaker 4 and 5 used an aspirated sound, city, instead of the correct unaspirated sound. For TikTok, speakers 1, 2, and 3 used an unaspirated sound, TikTok, instead of the aspirated sound, while speaker 4 and 5 pronounced it correctly according to the rules. For stick, all speakers pronounced the word correctly following the aspiration rules. For scar, speakers 1, 4, and 5 pronounced it correctly using an aspirated sound. Speakers 2 and 3 used an aspirated sound, scar, instead.
Next is the word water. Participants 1, 4, and 5 pronounced it correctly and clearly, while participants 2 and 3 pronounced it as water. For the word pretty, participants 1, 2, and 3 pronounce it as pretty, which follows British pronunciation and does not change the meaning. Participants 4 and 5 pronounced it as pretty. This type of pronunciation is called a flat, which is correct in American English. Next is the word photography. Participants 1 and 5 pronounced it correctly, while participants 2, 3, and 4 pronounced it as photography. For computer, participants 1, 2, 3, and 4 pronounced it computer, while last participants pronounced it correctly. Next, the word better. Participants 1, 4, and 5 pronounced it correctly, whereas participants 2 and 3 pronounced it as better. For Twitter, participants 1 to 4 pronounced it with a Thai accent as Twitter, while participants 5 pronounced it correctly. Finally, for the word spray, participants 3, 4, and 5 pronounced it correctly, while participants 1, 2 pronounced it as spray.
Finally, the results show that Thai speakers still have problems with English aspiration sounds, especially t, because they often use the closest Thai sound instead, such as tao. However, familiar words are easier to pronounce than longer or more difficult words. This assignment has increased our awareness of these pronunciation challenges and suggests that exposure and focus practice, especially on effort and aspiration rules, play an important role in improving English pronunciation and confidence.
Thank you!